trail to get to this point, that's for sure. This morning, we're taking a look back at some of the most memorable debate moments from along the way. Joining us right now is presidential historian Doug Wead. Doug, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, Maria.
So let's start back in 2008 when Clinton was facing then Senator Barack Obama in the Democratic primary. Watch this.
You talked about Ronald Reagan being a transformative political leader. I did not mention his name.
Your husband did.
Well, I'm here. He's not.
Okay, well, I can't tell who I'm running against sometimes.
Doug, your thoughts there. Are there lessons Donald Trump can learn from President Obama's debate performances during Clinton's last run?
Oh, boy. Obama was brilliant, or I should say he worked hard. He had three answers to the same question. If you played the tape back earlier, Hillary hit him with this once, and he answered it well. She hit him a second time. He had to come back with a different answer, and he did, and it was better. And she hit him a third time, and he had a third answer. That's unusual. You have a stump speech where you repeat the same thing over and over. Bad deals with China, bad deals with Iran, jobs. But in a 90-minute debate, you're going to have multiple answers to the same questions, same subjects. He was able to do that, and that showed great preparation.
Yeah, and it also showed a grasp of the issues. I mean, Trump seems to do better when he sticks to trade, like when he slammed a New York Times article on his support of tariffs during the Fox Business Network's primary debate. Watch this.
They were wrong. It's the New York Times. They're always wrong.
Well,
They were wrong.
you never said because
No,
they
what I
provided
said at an
transcript of
editorial
your
board,
remarks.
I would use, they were asking me what to do about North Korea. China, they don't like to tell us, but they have total control, just about, of North Korea. They can solve the problem of North Korea if they wanted to, but they taunt us. They say, well, we don't really have control. Without China, North Korea doesn't even eat. China is ripping us on trade. They're devaluing their currency, and they're killing our companies.
Doug, your takeaway here.
Yeah, that's his stump speech, and he's good at it, and he needs to keep doing it. But you can't do it three times in a 90-minute debate. That's what Marco Rubio tried to do, got himself in trouble. It can't be repetitive. So that's, again, the importance of, like Barack Obama, of developing multiple answers to the same question or multiple paragraphs to the same topic, and that takes work.
You know, oftentimes Trump stumbles when it comes to women, and Hillary knows that. He mocked Carly Fiorina's looks during an interview. Here's what happened in the second GOP debate when the moderator asked about those comments.
I think women all over this country heard very clearly what Mr. Trump said.
I think she's got a beautiful face, and I think she's a beautiful woman.
Do you think that moment left a mark on Trump's campaign, Doug?
Yeah, what could he do? He dealt his own hand of cards there, so he had to do what he had to do. What I liked, though, was Carly Fiorina's understatement. That's powerful. Barack Obama used that, too, against Romney when he talked about aircraft carriers, and Obama came back and said, well, you know, we have fewer horses and bayonets, too. That understatement doesn't work in a campaign speech, but it works in a debate. It allows the person in the audience to scramble the issues and come to their own conclusion. They end up with pride of authorship, pride of personal opinion, and they come away a stronger supporter of you. So I liked that subtlety, understatement of Carly. I think it worked for her well on that occasion. Trump doesn't have that.
Did. Yeah, well, Hillary Clinton has done pretty well in the debate so far. Here's one big talker from the first one. Watch this.
And the kind of plan that Donald has put forth would be trickle-down economics all over again. In fact, it would be the most extreme version, the biggest tax cuts for the top percents of the people in this country that we've ever had. I call it trumped up trickle-down.
Your thoughts about that one? That one got an SNL mention as well.
Yeah, reminds me of Tippecanoe and Tyler, too. So those little phrases sometimes work in a campaign and have helped in a campaign. People remember them. I think Hillary's a good marathon runner. And these debates are marathons. You can't practice them by running the 5 mile. You've got to run the whole marathon, and she does well in that sense.
Thoughts? Again, her strategy.
We're speechless.
No, Hillary's strategy though changes from debate to debate, and a lot of it is guesswork of which Donald Trump they're going to get. But this woman.